Always love watching that. Okay, welcome to another video by Antiques Arena. My name is Walter O'Neill. I'm a UK antiques dealer, reseller. I buy and sell quirky and quality items and hope to flip them for a profit on my website, AntiquesArena.com. I do educational videos and haul videos, and today's a bit of a vlog. I want to do a couple of shout outs to a couple of different people, and then I got a haul. I bought an amazing job lot from auction. I give you a little teaser of it in the last video. Paid £22. I only listed about half the items so far, but I'm going to share with you some of the things I've listed so far from this £22 auction lot. And believe me, it does not disappoint. So make sure you stick around to see that. So I'm going to start off, first of all, as you know, I got married this month, and I just wanted to share something. If you're wondering why I haven't got my ring on, I've been working in the garden. I wanted to share something. I've got, how do I say it? We started out my channel about 4 years ago, and I had some people start following me, and then they came to the car boot sales and started saying hello and things, and we became quite good friends. Anyway, Natalie and Steve and their two children, Connor and Isabel, and they've come down quite a lot from up England all the way down to Wales to see us. Anyway, let me share a picture of Connor. I invited them to the wedding, which they gladly came, and there's a picture of me and Connor on the wedding day, and Connor took the time to actually draw me a picture for the wedding day. How cute is that? Isn't that really nice of him? Lovely, sweet gesture. So Connor, thank you very much, budding artist there. I'm really, really pleased, and we're going to put that away with the wedding stuff. And we also had a copper engraved plaque of his mum and dad and a street sign. And we liked them that much, we've actually incorporated them. So if you come here, this is the display it was going to be. So you can see underneath there, you have the street sign there, Mr. and Mrs. O'Neill, when we got married, 15th of April. The picture on the right was done by, well, all the pictures were done by a professional photographer, Wayne, in Mount Nash Studio. But he actually nipped off to the studio, come back with a photograph for each table to write a little message and sign. But on the left, this is the one I want to show you today. I collected this today. It's a giant, this is over a 2-foot square photograph, I think it is, picture. And we have the photograph of our guests at the castle. And then underneath, you see the etching. Now, this etching, copper etching, was a gift of Steve and Natalie, as well as the street sign for our wedding. And what we decided to do was have it framed up with the main wedding photograph outside the castle, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. So I just wanted to say thank you to Steve and Natalie, and of course to Connor for such a nice, thoughtful gesture. They were, as I say, they started out as followers from when I had about 100 subscribers. So that tells you it's been a while. And of course, we grew into friends, and they holiday in Wales just to visit us. So I'm in Wales, and I have two fellow Welsh dealers that I would like to support. Now, I buy a lot of stuff from a house clearance man from Swansea area. And he's asked would I give his little page a shout out, so I'm doing that now. Tommy's Treasures, and the amount of stuff I buy off him is shocking, and some of my best pieces on my site have come from him. And as you can see, he's sharing some silver and bits on his page. So if anybody wants to go and subscribe to Tommy's Treasures on Facebook, I'm sure he'll start posting up some beautiful product for you to consider. And I've also been, well, the next people didn't ask for me to give them a shout. Oh, hang on, I didn't share that. I'm so sorry. Here we go. I don't know why that didn't share. So it's Tommy's Treasure. There you go. That's how it's spelled. So yeah, as I was saying, the next people, they didn't ask for a shout out, but they support my channel. They're fellow Welsh dealers, and they've got started their own little channel up, and they're up to 100 and something followers. So Spotty Spotty Cat. And I've had a look at 1 or 2 of their videos. They're different. He plays a harmonica on the one I just watched, but it was all right. It was a bit of fun. And they had some nice little bits of stock. So if you're into the antiques and collectibles, and obviously you are to be on my channel, then definitely worth maybe going over and giving them a little subscribe and maybe check out a couple of their videos. You never know, you might actually enjoy it. So, and they're from the Neath area, so give them a shout out. Go and subscribe and have a look at their videos. So that's the little shout outs done. So I'm going to now share with you the auction lot. This was 1 job lot, and in the general sale on a Saturday in Cardiff, they sell general household, but they might have 6 foot on a table of ceramics, glass, and so forth, which is what this was on the day. And to be honest with you, this lot shouldn't have been in the general sale. There was so much good stuff in there. It should have been in the antique sale. But either way, I had like 6 feet of table plastered in ceramics and glass that I bought for £22 plus commission. Just to show you some of the things that I've had out of there. So we're going to start off with a set of 4 nude lady stem drinking glasses. So the stems are actually a nude lady in frosted glass. And I had a set of 4. And they're very in the Lalique style, but they're not, obviously. These are unmarked, but I would pretty much be confident they're probably French. Set of 4 nude lady drinking glasses, all in good condition. I put them up for 95. Believe me, I've done my research first, and that's the sort of monies people are getting them. This is upsetting. This is one of 3 Swedish glass paperweights that were in the lot, 2 of which were stolen. I talked to you about in my last video. They stole 2 of the big Swedish paperweights. This one is, where are we? I should have a size on it. I think it's 5.5 inches. That gives you an idea. And this was a limited edition run of only 4,000 of them ever made in 1975, and it's the puffin. But there was another 2 large Swedish glass paperweights, but they were stolen out of the auction before I collected my lot. So as you can see there, and this one is fully signed up Swedish paperweight. Limited edition 4,000 Sweden. I can't pronounce that off there, but for the RSPB, whatever that's for, I can't remember. Let's have a look. Lisa Larson. So for the RSPB Unlimited, yeah. Royal Corona Glass of Sweden. So that was the next one that was in there. Bear in mind now, all this only cost me £22 for everything. This was amazing. This had, you couldn't see the glass. It was thick, coated in smoke damage. Just thick smoke all over it. Just to pick it up and handle it, you were leaving fingerprints behind in smoke. And this is, in my opinion, early 19th century, Anglo-Irish, and it is an absolute belt. It weighs a ton. Beautiful cut Irish glass. And it really is gorgeous. It has got a chip. There you go. There's the chip. It's not a huge chip. It's like a slither chip on the surface. It looks worse than it is in the photograph, believe me. And there's a little internal fracture by there. Very small. But considering it's been through a house fire, it didn't do too bad. It survived quite well. Absolutely gorgeous. And I've put that down to 1820, 1830. 5.5 inches in diameter, 6.5 inches tall. So it is a good size bowl. Beautiful thing. These were cute. They are Denby pottery, and they're egg cups and saucers. And I didn't realize how collectible these little egg cups were until I started looking them up after I bought the lot. I research everything because you'd be surprised. Even the most normal looking thing that you would think is a couple of quid could be really sought after. So there you go, Denby on the base. A nice pair of egg cups. And again, as you can see there, they're up for 30. Here was a group of Swedish Mats Johansson paperweights. At least 2 of them were. I'm not sure about the third. I think the third was a Norge, so Norwegian. So you got the polar bear, you have Buddha, and polar bear again, and little Robin. So they were in there. Little group. I've got 45 on those. This I actually mentioned in my last video. I give you a little preview of it. This is a TG Green hand-painted Ivanhoe vase. The only ones I could find were in the TG Green Museum. I listed this. The TG Green Museum bought it off me inside of 12 hours for £75. They then went on to put a little article on their Instagram post. If you watch my last video, you'll see it, where they actually give a mention out to me and saying thank you for the addition of their new vase. And they really are stunning. But I had £75 for this in less than 12 hours. So I've done exceptionally well. And there's the inside. I told you last time it was all stained inside. There you go. TG Green Co. Limited, Ivanhoe, England. But that's sold in, well, as I say, about 12 hours. So I'm already 50 quid up on the lot. Well, probably not, about 40 quid after taxes. But I'm already more than doubled my money with everything else free. This was a cute little thing. It's a little real nice crystal with an etched memorial for the RAF. So there's the memorial. And I just like paperweights. It's a nice collectible paperweight and a militaria. You know, if you like military pieces. Nice little crystal paperweight there for the RAF. And the translation for the crest reads, "Through adversity to the stars," or "Through struggle to the stars." So, and I think this was the last piece I've listed so far. This is the cheapest out of them. It's just a pool pottery teapot, Summer Glory pattern. For some reason, they don't pull much money at all, so 15 quid on that. But when you think about it, I never really, bolster up auctions, because I've always been of the opinion the only time you get stuff in auction is if you're the highest bidder. And you're bidding against all the other dealers. And to me, it's always been who's willing to take the least profit. And I can't work on margins of 10% and 15%. That doesn't work for me. My costs are that high. I need proper profit on each item. Otherwise, you're not making no money. So I never really buy out of auction. But because all the car boot sales had shut down for the year, I've been buying a bit in auction, a bit in charity shops. I've been doing a bit of my own stock and just having a go. And it paid off. It really did. That day it paid off. And as I say, I lost £200 or £300 worth of Swedish paperweights that were stolen. I did report it, never heard nothing back. I would like to think he checked the CCTV camera, but it is what it is. But I'm still going to make probably £400 or £600 by the time I finish listing everything, because I've got sets of brandy balloons and normal ceramics and Wade and Silvax. There's a lot of stuff. There was probably 200 items in that 6-footer table, and it was all collectible items. So really, really pleased. As I say, I don't normally boast up auction lots, but it was Cardiff City Auction. They're online. You can bid for it all online. And I've actually got a sale running this weekend. So if you're interested, I'm not this weekend. I got so many car boot sales going this weekend. I'm not going there. So if you want to go and have a look, Cardiff City Auctions, they got an online catalogue, and have a bit of fun. See what you can get. I've got car boot sales tomorrow, Saturday morning tomorrow. I've got 3 on Sunday and then 1 on Monday on bank holiday. So it's going to be a long weekend for me. Hopefully get some really good bargains. I just picked up from charity shop a massive studio pottery treasure chest. Welsh studio pottery for £3. There's nothing like it online. They get in £50 for a little box that big, and I got a big, massive treasure chest. So over the moon. So there's a little teaser for you. It's certainly worth a couple of £100. So anyway, go and subscribe to the two people I've given a shout out if you like. Certainly Tommy's page, I buy so much off Tommy. I really do. And again, to Connor, hopefully you'll get to see this and see how grateful we are for his little gesture. And it is going to be kept and put away with the rest of the wedding memorabilia. So that's it for today. Thank you very much. Hope you've enjoyed. I'll give you the rest of the auction lot when I list it, when I get around to doing it, but it's still a while away. I've still got quite a bit of stuff to get through before you get to the other half of the box. So I'll see you soon, guys.